said, first time out this year. It is going to be beautiful out here. Look at this beautiful Lake Tahoe here. Come out of the main entrance here. Let's open the door here. Nothing like Lake Tahoe. Look at all this snow. We had so much snow this winter. Incredible. It's going to be a good season. What is this, May the 10th? Usually I like to get out by May 1st. A little more browns and rainbows biting then, but May 10th is okay. We had a lot of snow and some bad weather. Look at this. Look at all the snow up there. Probably will never melt this year. I'm sure this will be here all the way till September. July, August, September, October, we'll have snow. You ever been to Tahoe? It's one of the second deepest lakes in the country. 1,600 feet deep in the middle, 22 miles long, like I think it's 12 or 14 miles wide. It's a beauty. There's some damn good fishing on here. Sometimes it gets tough, but overall, good fishing. Especially for lake trout. Well, they call lake trout Mackinac in these parts, but out in the Northwest or out in the Midwest, Wisconsin, Michigan, they call them lake trout. That's all I ever knew them by, but for some reason Mackinac is the name out here. I think I'm gonna go put my minnow trap down, have some minnows, do some fishing tomorrow. We might get a little bit today, we'll see. I'm off by myself. This is Kokanee King Cash from Lake Tahoe. I hope my YouTube video becomes a success. Won't know unless you try. Well, this is what Captain Cash looks like. The only reason why I say Kokanee King is I can slaughter the kokanee here in Lake Tahoe. So right now I got my boat out. I'm gonna do put a little minnow trap down. I'm sure all of you know how to do minnow traps, unless you're brand new. If you go over here near the area which is Emerald Bay, there's an area here where there's nice rocks along the shore. And it's very easy to catch live minnows there, because minnows are really good to tip your jigs with when you're jigging down here at 150, 200 feet down. So we're gonna put this trap down for a while. Best thing to use out here is dog food. Put a little dog food in a minnow trap here and you'll get yourself quite a few minnows usually. I'm not sure about this time of year. I haven't had my trap down since last year, but most of the time from like June, July, August, September, you can catch tons in this area. We'll see how this works today. This trap all ready to go. God, I love being out here. It's so meditative. Even if I don't catch anything, I still love it. All right, I'm all set. Just got to go drive over to the area to jump this in. See the beauty around here? Even if you don't catch anything, it's still just really beautiful being out here. Let me go drop this trap and I'll get back to you in a bit. So we dropped the trap in right there, right at the corner of Emerald Bay, which is a lot of nice rocky section at the point here. If you're looking for minnows, there's always minnows. Well, we'll see if there's minnows this time of year. There might not be this time, but we're gonna try it anyway. This is actually a great place to go troll for rainbows or browns, they say in January, February, March, hopefully even now, April, May. We'll let that trap sit there for about 15 minutes. The beauty of Emerald Bay is so nice. ride and come back, pick this up in a little bit. So crystal clear. You see the rock formations under the water, which is still down about 8 feet, but looks like on the surface it's so clear. It's one of the clearest lakes in the country. Welcome back. Well, my minnow trap is still soaking, I should say soaking. But I'm kind of preparing because I might do a little jigging. So just let you know, we have all kinds of jigs. I love this one right here. It's one of my favorite ones. As you can see, we have a treble here, but we always put a little extension on it with a little, like a curved bent hook extended to put the minnow on. We tip it this with the minnow and then put the treble hook into the head. This keeps it on for a long time and it really entices them as you're jigging it. So we can get that all set up in my nice jigging rod here, which is about 30 yards or I think 30 feet of fluorocarbon and then braided line. So it's great. When you have a braided line, you can really feel the hit. If you just use fluorocarbon all the way to the bottom, you're not going to feel those hits as much. That fluorocarbon really stays nice and stiff. So we have this all set up and ready to go. So I might do a little jigging here in a bit. Beautiful day. Not a soul out here. Nobody. Like I said, I could be out here all day and fish, not catch a thing, and I'm still happy. But of course, we all love catching fish, don't we? And let me grab this off of here and got the net out there. Got my this is my camera I put on the boat so I can watch my boat when I'm not near it, when it's at the docks. It's got a solar panel on the top, and you can, with a 3G card in there, you can watch your boat from anywhere. I'd recommend getting one of these Real Links. And they're great. I sit at my house, have a cup of coffee, check my boat out, or make sure there's no raccoons stealing stuff off my boat. And that does happen. All right, we'll let that soak another 15 minutes and maybe we'll do a little jigging today. Hadn't planned it, but you never know what you can do here in Tahoe. You never plan your day. All right, we're all set up. Got the Minn Kota Altera locked in position. I did locate a few fish over here on the screen. I don't know if you can see it. They're hovering above the bottom, 10, 15, 20 feet. So we're gonna go back here and get my jigger set up and do some jigging. I got some minnows on that first time. We got some nice minnows there. Another beautiful thing I found on Amazon, I found a solar minnow bubbler. So this can run all day long and keep your minnows fresh. Something you have to have out here, especially in the summer when it gets pretty hot. So I'll get myself set up here, do a little jigging, and see if we can catch a fish on the first time out of the year. Go. And we're gonna tip this with a nice minnow. Just give me a minute here. Grab a minnow out of the trap here. The best way to do this for anybody that hasn't fished out here, there's a lot of amateurs, I'm sure, and people that want to come for the first time. If you want to come join me for a time out here, just take your minnow here and you just kind of thread it right through his mouth. Yeah, and then you kind of weave it through the whole body and come out through the tail. Kind of like that. And then you take the treble hook, which you have added on here, stick it right in the head. You don't lose the minnow that much then. It stays pretty good. Yeah, let's see what we can do here. Let's get this net down to where I can grab it just in case. It's always hard by yourself, one-handing everything. Yeah, I see fish right down there at the bottom. Let's give it a try here and see what happens. Drop this right down here. What a day, near 60 degrees. First day out of the year. Can't beat it. drop this down until it hits the bottom and gets slack, and then you bring it up a few feet. Caught some nice fish this way. Even though I love trolling too. Trolling's always fun, but this is relaxing. Jigging, have a beer, take a break when you want. Sometimes you can even load a minnow up, put it on the bottom around here. See it? We get the bottom here yet? Not yet. There we go. Hit the bottom. Bring that thing up a couple feet. Make sure you drag his head a little bit, just in case. Let's see how we can do it for the first day out. I know these lakes are pretty active when it's still cold like this. This is probably the warmest day so far this spring. Like 55, 60. Of being out here. So out here doing a little jigging. Move to a different spot a little bit. Quite a bit of fish down there. Change your jigging techniques to see if your minnow has been ripped off. Up and downs. Felt something hit at that. I mean, they'll bite on these jigs without having a minnow to them, but it sure helps. That extra scent really brings them in. I'm up about 20 feet off the bottom right now. Marking some high ones there. Try my camera at a different angle because I'm new at this YouTube thing, so I'm not sure if I should have my iPhone horizontal or vertical. Find out which is best when I put it on the channel. Always wanted to do a YouTube channel, but I just never did it. Didn't know what to say. I guess you just gotta be yourself. Say whatever. All I know is I can be out here all day, and if I don't catch anything, I'm still happy. There's a few people I bring out here from the city people. They come, and after an hour, if they don't catch something, they just want to go off the lake. They don't know what it's like to enjoy the end of the season. I caught a nice one of being out here. Oh, looks like we had one hit there for a minute. Sometimes they'll come back for a second. Here we go. First fish of the year. First fish of the year, everybody. Might be at my dinner. Sometimes you gotta bring it in, check to see if your minnow you have tipped on it has been ripped off. It's like a 2 or 3 pounder. I mean, they'll bite on these jigs without having a minnow. That first fish, and this sure helps, no matter what it is. Scent really brings them in. Get the net out here. All right, definitely dinner. Definitely dinner, boys. Nice 4-pound lake trout. Only been out here an hour. First time of the year. This will just be nice for dinner. I love eating these things. The older ones, you're better not to. There we go. Nice dinner. Little griller tonight. So here's what I caught that first one on. It's got a nice little eye on the top. The treble hook and the extended hook to run the minnow through to thread the minnow. Let me show you one more time in case you come to the lake and you want to know exactly how to do this. Once you get to a little school of them. This has always been the best way for me over the years. And I've caught an endless amount of lake trout. I don't think my boat's ever been skunked in the last 5 years. I always seem to get something at the beginning of the season. Take the hook like this, put it in the mouth, thread it through all the way out the tail like that. Then this treble hook goes into the head. So it ends up looking like this when it's all over. Let's just drop this back down. Like I said, find a nice school, and you're all over Tahoe. These lake trout lay. They don't bite year round, but drop that right back down to the bottom again. If I catch one more, that's my limit. You only get 2 lake trout they allow, and you get 5 rainbow or 5 kokanee, or a combination, 2 lake trout and 3 kokanee. Pretty tight limits out here. When you get a boat of 5 people in here, that's still quite a bit of fish. I usually take just 2 extras plus myself. I prefer just taking 2 people myself. It's more comfortable. That bottom, and I brought that about 20 feet up when I caught him. 20 feet off the bottom. All right, we're down there at the bottom. All right, probably stay another half hour. I actually have to work today. You come in and visit me at the Alpaca Exotic Imports. Buy a few things. You don't have to. I'll take you fishing either way. If you want to support me, buy a few items. I'll take you fishing for free. My website is TahoeAlpaca.com. Very simple, TahoeAlpaca.com. My Mankota's working hard, keeping me right over the hole. If you don't have a locking electronic anchor like the Mankota Altera, you'll drift off the spot. You gotta keep moving on top of it and drift off, and it's just a lot of work. A lot of people, that's how I started for years. It's nice on a calm day, but you even get a little bit of wind like this, moving the water, it'll move you right off the spot pretty quickly. It's back at the dock. It was a successful first day. Got my minnows, got 1 lake trout for dinner. Everything's working fine in the boat. And tomorrow I got a couple people that are gonna come out with me, and we'll video while out there. This